Hello, everybody. We actually just got a message a couple minutes ago from SDF that another Hotfix 35, is going to be hitting us here. Actually, it's actually already started. So after about 2 hours, so around 9:30 p.m., servers should be back up, and we get a couple of changes. And although it doesn't seem like a lot of info, there's some cool things here. One of the first things is fix an intermittent server crash caused by Iron Shield's logic. That's fine. Fix an issue where items could disappear after trading them with a player. Okay. Fix an issue where players could sometimes be unable to open their inventory after being revived. That was a massive bug. And fix an issue where Holy Strike would not work. That is good for clerics. Fix an issue where the debuff caused by the giant bat's ultrasonic attack could not be removed, so you would be kind of stuck in this permanent state of just drunkenness. That's never happened to me. Temporarily fixed dungeon selection for solo duo trio for the Howling Crypts. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe it wasn't like able to be selected properly or something. I'm not too positive, but here's something that's really interesting. Ruins has been temporarily removed for testing, and the 5x5 crypts has returned. So the first part is pretty cool. Ruins has been removed for testing. So some changes are coming to the ruins. A lot of people don't like ruins. I'm actually kind of in that boat. I'm not a huge enjoyer of it. Just my thing. I don't think anything's necessarily wrong with the map, but I'm just a Goblin Caves enjoyer. So this is good for a lot of people. I'm sorry about those that really love ruins, but there's that. And then the 5x5 crypts has returned. So this is the old school crypts, right? Not the super large one that we have currently. That'll be interesting to see. Kind of like a return of the oldie. And a 2-week temporary season has begun to test the normal adventure rank. So we're currently in like the pre-wipe, and that's exactly what this is. Dark and Darker is actually releasing a pre-wipe event. And they're going to have a temporary season for these next like 12 days, excuse me. Which is great. That's fun. That's a way to incentivize people to still play during this time. And after this last grind, I mean, I'm really just working on editing some videos. I have a couple big projects that I wanted to put together for the YouTube channel, but this might make me want to revisit because there's also a couple other things that come with this pre-wipe event. So adventure point when killing a player has been increased by 3 times. So you're going to get triple the amount of points for a player kill in dungeon. And previously, I think it was I can't remember if it was like 12 points or 15 per kill, but you're looking at a lot more points, right? You're looking at like a player kill is like an epic piece of jewelry now. So that's like all I see. So, I mean, that's cool. This should help with a lot of other problems that some people are facing with the teaming and stuff, and just kind of incentivizing people to kill. The only problem I see maybe coming about with this is a lot of like backstabs. So maybe a lot of people are going to try to go back to the pretend that I'm friendly and then backstab you as soon as I get the opportunity. So just be wary while you're out there in the dungeons, right? But here's some developer notes. We're rolling out an urgent hotfix to address critical bugs that we've uncovered. That's great. That's awesome that they're doing that. And I like to see this because we had just gotten hotfix 34, right? This hotfix 34 went live like 36 hours ago. So this is great to see that, like, hey, they see some issues. They just want to implement some stuff. Happy to see that. We have decided to also use this time as an opportunity to run a pre-wipe special event. This is kind of cool. I'm kind of excited because this is the first time that's ever happened, right? So in a return to the classic, we've changed all matchmaking pools to the original Crypts Inferno dungeons. Wait a minute. All matchmaking pools. So we're going back to OG Dark and Darker. like playtest style. No goblin caves, no none of that. It's just going to be Crypts Inferno trios. Is that what's happening? Hmm. We've also removed affinity requirements for merchants, so all craft items are unlocked for everyone. Guys, everyone is allowed to make those super cool crafts. Even dude, I'm in like up there with grinding this game. Even I don't have the legendary craft unlocks. You know, like I don't have the golden cape unlocks and stuff like that. Finally, we've added a brief pre-wipe leaderboard test for the normal dungeons to evaluate the viability of a normal adventure rank system. So, just like how you have normal dungeon lobbies and then high roller dungeon lobbies, they're going to add AP points to normals for this time. We believe this should be a mayhem-filled 2 weeks as we prepare for the next wipe. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Just have people go in and just, kind of be crazy. I think that's what pre-wipe's kind of all about. Reminder, we've also been working on several backend projects we'd like to announce. Okay, so let's hear what they are. First, we plan to open a migration tool to allow players to transfer chaff games to Blacksmith. Okay, so we already knew about this from the last hotfix. This is huge news for a lot of people. If you have some friends who were on chaff games and they wanted to switch over to Blacksmith, maybe they haven't been playing, make sure you let them know. Second, we are near completion on the official test environment that we plan to release early next week through the Blacksmith launcher. As a promise for our Hold the Line supporters. This was also mentioned last time. We hope you can join us to test out the new Death Cam replay system, which is something that they alluded to last time as well. That'll be cool to see. Thanks again for your support. So, for a real short summary of what we're getting here, a couple of bug fixes, and then we are going back to old school Dark and Darker, where it's just going to be you enter Crypts, and then you can go to Inferno if you want. So it's we're going to kind of get that early access, more like the playtest type of vibes. Also, every single merchant is going to be fully unlocked for every single player, for every single person. So everyone can go in and check out all their crafts on all their different characters. And the golden capes and the chests and robes and all that stuff fully unlocked. So if you plan on playing D&D for the next 2 weeks, go out there, make sure you're looking at all your crafts, use the new market system to buy the items, and just go out there and have fun. Yeah, just blow your gold, go out there, have a lot of fun with it. And then just remember, some of you guys are going to be able to transfer your game over from Chaff's game to Blacksmith just in a couple days. So this is pretty cool. And yeah, that's really all we have, but at least some fun stuff. The biggest thing is there's a pre-wipe event, and I'm not a huge fan of pre-wipe, so maybe I'll dabble in this a little bit and try to like make some videos about it. But overall, this should be really cool for, I think, a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys do really enjoy pre-wipe events and games like Tarkov that have them. So this should be a good time. Something to kind of do until the wipe. And yeah, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.